Right, so, we're back here again. Okay, look, I know I'm tired of making videos about, like, Platinum Purge beef being fake, but... Dear sweet mother Jesus, we've got some interesting stuff to react to. The latest video where he's taking a dig at me is this one. So just quickly watch it. Pretty normal. So ignore the fact it's 21 seconds. Just, you know, just watch this. Needless to say, he's taken a dig, and I decided to take one back. So let me just explain this whole quote-unquote beef. Platinum Purge is apparently doing it to expose my channel and, like, the bad songs on it, but there are people who genuinely like them. I'm a bit confused, I won't lie. Right, but there we go. Oh. I'm just... I won't lie, it's essentially just like same old stuff as before. Purge is out trying to diss me, and here we are again. Me having to be the guy to explain away the truth. Now, the thing is, you'd think looking at his sub count, he's actually a bit more relevant than me. But then you realise I'm currently in the process of being prepped for a shout-out from a pretty big channel. And one that's got, like, more subs than him. Ironically, this was uploaded on nearly 10 days ago, and is the last video he has actually put out. And, one comment I found severely intriguing was this one by, a very well-named description of Trump, to be honest. So I'm just going to read it in its entirety. Platinum is known to start beef and be a general dick. He really needs to know how to run a channel properly, Photoshop thumbnails, and not start beef for views. I had a friend who started beef with his server for no reason. He started to call him blank and threatened him, "Keep exposing Purge Kanan, I'm cheering for you." I simply replied with, "Shall do, mate," and his response was less than mature. But then saying that all I exposed was my blank music, then this guy, Andrew, pops up, confirming basically that it's not a fake account, that Platinum's a hypocrite, a liar, and that he's got a bad temper. The guy clearly ran a server, apparently, like, he had beef with Purge, and that was genuine, like, you could tell. You could tell that beef was genuine. And it's now inevitably a massive thread of comments, and basically Platinum slags them off a bit. I confirm that the beef is fake, and people have come out publicly saying it's fake. Well, ignore the fact that I can't actually get Steam messages to prove Platinum was planning this whole thing. But, Discord's an interesting place as well if you're, currently being, witch hunted during beef. Which mostly is just getting a nickname that isn't even that much of a dig, because people have decided to alter it. And, just trying to sort of calm the whole thing down. Now, look, I'm not gonna lie. Another guy who I'm friends with got involved saying, "Oh no, I'm the one who started the beef, I messaged Purge." It's just like, no, I'm not gonna touch on it too much, but you messaged me. Also, I love how he points out that he has more subs, he's relevant, he's rising up in response to the freestyle song I dropped on him. He claims he's rising up, but you look at, like, the way his subs are rising, he's clearly just gone and purchased a load of sub bots. Like, you can tell just from these views alone that he's rising quickly because of subscriber bots. Fake accounts, everything. And you can tell he's barely getting 100 views on the majority of his videos, apart from a couple of his tutorials. And even those are spacing back around at least 3 months ago. So, here's what's happened. Purge is getting big, fine. I'm not bothered about subscriber bot accounts, especially since I know I am gaining my subscribers genuinely. And here's another thing that's ironic. The guy was I would have been more than willing to like try and help him get his channel back up and going again if he'd only asked. Like, I'm confused as to why this whole thing is. So, back to explaining all of this and where it is now. Well, just watch like the sort of final bits here.
Yo, you fucked up, man. You fucked up. Alright, here we go.
Just notice how that says coming soon. This video was released also about 10 days ago. And he still hasn't released it. He literally shows a 5-second teaser where he doesn't even give a preview of what the song will even be like. Like, man, even KSI did this better. And, like, people go... Well, they're deciding to go... slagging me off in the comments. But, I mean, I can't really say much. Like, essentially, he's seen a way to jump on a bandwagon, decided to start beef with a friend. And, like, I only dropped that song because I figured, right, that'll get him to stop going on about. That's it. He wanted a song on him. There's one. Maybe that'll help him stay relevant a bit. Nope. Around the same day, this is uploaded, but it's privated for 2 or 3 days. Which is very intriguing. Especially with the fact that it's called like the Burning Temple originally. And Purge is now clearly up for the factor of he can go use some royalty-free music produced by good old Kevin. You slap that into a video. And then I'm assuming for some reason, has been like, I'm getting in trouble. And this is how I have to handle it. What more description do you need for this to be fake? Okay, not only is he spending time trying to plan it with me in Discord, not only is he lying to people saying that the beef is genuine, he's clearly only in it for the views. And like, even then, that's barely succeeding. You look at his last few videos compared to my last few, I'm banging more than he is. And I'm less relevant to the site currently than he has been for Christ knows how long. I mean, you just need to look at these videos to know I'm clearly doing a bit better. My last 5 uploads combined doing what compared to his last 5? Well, if you go and have a look, I'm not too optimistic about his chances. The only one that's past 100 views is the RIP Platinum Purge song. And ironically, it never even said diss track in the title. And he's going around saying, oh, where's the disses? And it's just like, it's not even meant to be a diss track. That's how little I'm bothered. You can clearly tell, and I never altered it, it does not say diss track in the title. Well, ignore the fact that like the last 2 videos before were diss tracks, and well, let's face it, I kind of needed the views after being gone for a month, and I think I'm banging them. But then you look around here, and you look at like even the videos that aren't involving diss tracks. I called out Purge 6 days ago to go ahead and make a video where he decides to explain this whole thing. His response, quite interestingly, was just wait a couple of days and find out. I don't see that happening. Then we've got like other guy that's trying to jump into the beef and now going around insulting my subscribers. I don't think that they even are subscribed. I think they just decide to come and check the channel each day, and if they see a new video, they want to hate on it. I'm wondering, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, Platinum Purge is roughly 19-20 years old. He made a video saying he's going off to uni. At 19 or 20, you are deciding to start beef with a 17-year-old, granted nearly 18, who's got many less subscribers than you, who, like, it says 65, I had 66 earlier, someone decided content's not for me anymore. Perfectly fine. But you and your sub-botted account, which doesn't even... I mean, let's face it, like, people are only... Your tutorials are only banging so many views because they've been out for so much time. And even then, I'm not confident for you, mate. The only video you have had is banging that's banged 100 views is the apparent quote-unquote diss track reaction. Like, mate, even the original one where you decided to diss me, and you even announced you were dissing me in Steam messages. Well, that's one view away from 100, mate. And, like, you've used... I'm looking at this pattern. You've used increase, they decrease, and you suddenly realise, hang on, there are clearly some subscriber bots here. In fact, I'd go as far as to wager that, at best, you take away the 1,000, he's probably barely got more than 400 subs. And that's putting it fairly generously. Sure, the guy gets sponsored and stuff, but from hosting companies, no less. And he's expecting me to drop a diss track in reply to his. I can say now I've got 2 that are pretty much prepped. I just need to write them and record them. And one of them isn't even a diss track. In fact, neither of them are diss tracks. They're just replies where I'm going to go around, explain what's happened, and we'll go from there. But, like, mate, at this point, with the way things have gone for me over the past few days, I'm going to be banging more views than you. And here's what really annoys me about this. When I called Purge out, I gave him 24 hours to make a 2.5 minute, however many minutes he wanted, in however many hours, however long he wanted the video to be, where he goes around explaining this beef. Now, I even have a guy in his Discord, and I will go and read it out to you, because not much is actually posted. A guy known as Captain Kirk 142 says, good terms. I'm interested to see what Purge does in reaction to this. Well, spoiler alert, he didn't reply. Aye, and like the deal I decided to make in that was, if he could come up with enough of a reason, then I would be like, okay, there is genuine beef. It's stupid. It's pathetic. It's clearly you making a last-ditched attempt to save your channel because even the sub-bots aren't getting you revenue anymore. And then you're saying, oh no, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'll make it look like the beef is fake and completely remove every platform I have to stand on. And ironically, for a guy who's dedicated himself 100% to trying to see this through, he's not released the diss track, he didn't reply to that video, saying why it was even fake. And I'll be honest, mate, I'm banging more views than you, no matter what. People are somehow expecting things to change, I guess? Look, I'll be honest, I don't know. This isn't a rant more than an explanation. And again, calling out Purge. 1, where's your diss track? 2, how is there any genuine beef when you had the opportunity? I offered you the opportunity to come out and say it to your much larger fan base that may or may not be sub-botted. Honestly, I don't know. Okay? I personally don't... Look, the early drafts I've done, like the one where I actually do a proper full-on diss track, I even say, all the subscribers I've got, I have earned. Okay? It was the same on my first channel, it's the same on this channel, and suddenly, somehow, you're trying to pick beef with a guy that when this started he had around 59, 60 subscribers. yes, the number has gone up. For reasons in a video yesterday. But now, I'm stuck here wondering, why did you not take, and this is a question I really want to know, why did you not take the opportunity to go ahead and make the video that would have answered everyone's questions, instead of deciding to grab one of my songs, which I could copyright claim you for? The only reason I'm not is because, like, I can hardly be asked, and then go bang it out as, like, some random song. I can't be the only one who is confused by Purge's thinking of trying to do this beef. The only latest attempts he's even tried to take a dig at me are on Discord. And honestly, literally, one guy decided to comment, the only thing you've killed is your reputation. At least Purge can actually do a good diss track. Can he? Because no one's seen it yet. There's nothing to say his track is any good. There's nothing that proves anything. Like, mate, your Discord is full of 12 flipping bots as well, and it doesn't even need that many. I've no idea why you're deciding that changing my nickname to Kanan's Crappy Bars is really any different, but there we go. And mate, what more do you expect me to say? I'm still confused by the fact you didn't take the opportunity to decide to explain everything about this when the chance was given. I've advertised the video to your, what's it called? I advertised it into your Discord. What? I made that video when I was super tired, and still, I made it, I banged it out, there we go, problem solved. Let me just tell you why Platinum's damaged his integrity and his reputation. He didn't reply to the video I did calling him out, explaining why that there is actually beef. Like, had he done that, had there been reasons for the YouTube communities we both have, botted or not, I really don't know. Why would you not go ahead and try and get them behind you, when clearly a lot of them are now making it somewhat clear that they are behind me? Which is one thing. Two, your attempts at trying to take digs have simply been, your music is bad, I'll nick your song and put that into another and make it sound like really distorted and bad. At the end of the day, who are you exposing when you were given the opportunity by the guy you're trying to beef, willing to hear you out? Okay, like, you've 1,418 subscribers. I'm willing to bet that a lot of those are botted. Like, I don't care if YouTube investigates his channel or not. It's the rate it rises and is quite suddenly. And you could say maybe that's because of the beef he's starting with you. You could, but in all honesty, it's not. And the reason for that is incredibly simple. Platinum Purge no longer has any platform to defend himself. Platinum Purge is the one who's trying to start fake beef in hopes that it will bring back his channel from the ashes of the dead. Platinum Purge, let me say again, is trying to lie, manipulate, and convince his audience that all of this is fake, whereas he didn't post a video explaining it. Now, this is clearly a publicity stunt. He's not big enough to be picked up on YouTube by anything major. He's only getting sponsored, I think, by sites because, like, lots of people can make small community game servers. And that's fine, that's fairly true. Like, some of the larger ones on Gmod you can fit my entire subscriber base on, and then some. But then you look at Platinum's sub count, it's just like, yeah, there are going to be people there who can make communities. There are going to be people who can create servers. But then I wonder, What's the actual point? Well, the answer's simple. Like I said, Platinum Purge, you've lost all platforms you have to stand on. Your literal only disses are saying my music is shit. And word is, you've apparently decided to team up with some sort of big grime rapper, Christ knows who, to go and do a diss track on me. So then there's just the fact of, are you really that dedicated that you're going to go and potentially damage your future to make this track in hopes that I will react to it and reply? I'll have a reply ready to drop. I might try and get a music video filmed for it, I won't lie. It'll be pretty good if I can. But how much are you willing to sort of commit yourself to something, I suppose is the question for this video. Like, it's clear it's not working. Like, if you abandon it now, you'll probably keep your integrity afterwards. You may keep a little bit of respect / fan base. And that would be it, really. I'll call you out again, Purge. Make a video explaining it. Do that and that's fine. But I won't give you guys a preview of the diss track. I'm tired when making this. I'm doing it because I need to address the situation. And I've done everything I can to try and sort of reach her out, and Purge is just like, no, the beef is real. Well, slagging me off in Steam messages isn't really going to help you argue your case anymore. If you make a response to this, great, but if you don't, then like, you're not really helping yourself. Either way, mate, like, your channel is dying, you're doing this for views, and you've decided to use my name of all people. Like, if you wanted to try and start some beef, you could have gone for someone a little bit bigger at the time. With that said, guys, it's obviously up to you to leave your own verdict. People have said they wanted a diss track on Purge. The closest thing that came to it was the freestyle. I'll release the reply where I explain more in depth how this actually started. Although I have mentioned it briefly, apologies for the silence. And after that, it's going to be pretty simple. Just for once, get over your pride and just admit something's fake. You may have something to still come back to after it's done. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace.